Hello everyone, my name is Michael SK and welcome to the 2021 year in review for the channel. Over the past few years I've always done something to look back on the current year, such as montages with whatever royalty-free music I can find or a collection of clips. Last year I didn't do either of these and instead took a look back on all the different things I recorded. I did this because it didn't feel right to celebrate the year of 2020 due to a lot of hardships many went through. 2021 was a step in the right direction, but I'm sure this was also a difficult year for many. So I believe I'll be retiring the previous methods of doing a year in review and utilize a bit of how I did last year's video. I want to go through the year and talk about what I did here on the channel. Believe it or not, this year felt more grounded than last year's set of content, but there's still quite a bit I did on the channel this year that's worth noting. So let's jump back to January 2021 and look back on the content I uploaded on the channel for this year. It's all scripted.
You just quit running your mouth already. I'm going to shut that thing up. Give me a hand. You'll pay.
Oh, yes, yes.
Out of my way, little shit.
Wow. Oh my god.
Not bad for an improvised technique.
Bro, why am I erect all of a sudden? For the first time in the history of my channel, I didn't upload a new playthrough or start a new game in the month of January. Persona 5 Royal's 125th episode kicked off the new year with the brand new edition of the game. This is what I've been aiming for all last year, as it was the selling point of Royal. This game takes an interesting twist, and it was a blast focusing on the game throughout the month. Early February is when we finally got to the end after a whopping 150 episodes. What a wild, wild ride this game was. Shoot, I don't think anyone even noticed how I inverted the thumbnails for this part of the game. God damn it. God damn it. His grand proposal echoed throughout the venue. And there it is, Christmas is saved. Another title that was carried over from the previous year was Steins, My Darling's Embrace. I technically started this one back in 2019, and boy did I take my time on this one. While I do like the cutesy stories, and see these spin-offs as a great way to learn more about the characters, I just think I'm burnt out on Steins. Okabe is cool and all, and it's great to see him having some romance in his life, but goddamn, I just want to play some Chaos Head.
村長が会合を終えた後、すなわち失踪する直前、もしくは失踪してからしかありえないんだ。
Alright. I feel like she's gonna start laughing. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Higurashi was a big surprise to me when I recorded the first chapter near the end of last year, and I got really hooked. There was no slowing down on this series for me as I played through chapters 2, 3, 4, and 5, and somehow I'm not burnt out on this series, yet here I am burned out on Steins. This whole story is just awesome, and it does a great job of tricking you and pulling you along for an ass blasting that you aren't expecting. Chapters 2 and 3 were bizarre and left me with so many questions. Luckily, chapters 4 and 5 have helped me with coming to some stronger ideas and actual answers. I've truly enjoyed playing the games and having the help of you guys whenever I don't understand the simplest things. This will continue to be a series I'll focus on next year as we head into the final 3 chapters. And even if I'm unable to come to correct conclusions myself before things get revealed, I'm still positive that I'll walk away from the series with a bunch of satisfaction.
キスをするを選ぶまで無限ループするの。そうすれば今度こそ諦めてくれるでしょ。あなたは私と結ばれるしかないんだって。
What are you? Uh-oh. I don't like that sound. God damn, this is the reason why I won't go for her. This is the reason why I'm against her. I hear a shrill metallic sound. She's picked up her baseball bat. You maybe stop messing around like this, please?
君は覚えてるはずよ。
Hey, yeah. Have you ever started watching a show, anime, movie, or even started reading a manga or book solely because of how a character looks appealing to you? Well, that's basically why I picked this up. You and me and her. Cool art style, this chick looks broken but also kinda cute, and shit gets so fucky that you start to question if you're even progressing anymore. Without spoiling anything, this has got to be one of my favorite playthroughs of all time because of how it really pushes you into corners. The people who worked on this deserve a lot of praise, and I can honestly see myself coming back to this someday to see what other stuff can happen if you dig around enough.
Huh, that was quicker than I expected. So, what say you all?
There's a place we need to show you. Follow us.
Oh boy.
I see. A jail full of shadows, with a monarch seizing desires, was it? All right. What say we go get you tested for drugs now? If you're gonna cook up some fantasy to sell me, maybe try a little less spice next time?
Well, I finished Persona 5 Royal just in time to hop into Strikers, which may have been my downfall. The combat and visuals in this are great, and while I do get annoyed with the audio volumes in this game, it's still a blast to play. This is technically the sequel to the original Persona 5, which upsets me a bit coming off of Royal, but at least I got to reunite with the gang and beat up some shadows, which is always a good time. And while I have put this game on the shelf for now, I do have plans to come back to this game to beat it early next year.
On the upside, this means you'll be able to raise their affection levels even higher. But on the downside, it also means you're gonna find out about the baggage they carry. It could be something from their past, negative personality traits, or even medical.
I just remembered, what's her name's baggage?
Baggage will present new twists and challenges that you'll have to overcome.
Girl.
The one on the right.
So, you'll want to familiarize yourself with the effect
since we're going on a
that each
second
baggage will have
date,
on
and
your
you're
date.
ruining my playthrough of this. Her baggage is, fish pussy.
Uh-huh.
Because
Oh
her
no.
pussy
Can you
smells
please
like
explain
fish.
it?
Her pussy smells like fish.
Bro, I hate it. I hate how that is in real life. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Oh no.
You didn't even ask her anything.
I'd love
Fuck
to
her.
go
Best if we don't.
I don't know anymore. And I actually don't even have anything on my script for this one. Like, this is the one game I don't even know what to say. We recorded this, things happened, and that's that. Moving on. Look at that image that he has for his,
Look at that smug little face.
That's the face of a man that says, Tarzan, poop on vine.
That's the face. No, that's the face of a man who fucks, Michael.
Do you think Tarzan shoots ropes out of his wiener? We talked about this last time.
Okay, what made you start saying shoots ropes? I want to know where this fucking came from.
I don't know, it's just something
I want to know the
funny
origin
say.
story. I think he does, honestly. He seems like the guy a type of guy that doesn't get to come very much, but when he comes, oh boy, it's the fucking White Sea.
I think whenever he first met Jane,
He just shot ropes.
Yeah, I think that's when the erections really started for him, and he just like went at it.
He didn't know what to do with his. He's just been clapping gorilla cheeks for too long.
Jarod and I were able to get together a few times to check out Kingdom Hearts, which has finally made its way onto PC in its entirety. If you told me as a kid that console-based Kingdom Hearts games, plus some of the mobile ones, would be available on PC in the future, I'd call you a damn liar. It's crazy to see these games on PC, and I was happy to allow Jarod to experience the first game of the series. Unfortunately, Jarod was lost after the Fourth World War, so the playthrough is on hiatus, but I'm sure he'll love to play again, especially when we get to the Little Mermaid world. Damn that language. Kazuki declined to respond to the goopy embodiment of wrath in front of her and instead pronounced, "What the fuck, dude? Bro, that's a gun. That is just a gun. That's not magic. That is a gun." Wrath's head cracked open. Well, no fucking shit. It was just shot. That wasn't magic. That was bullets. It wouldn't be a regular year of content on the channel if I wasn't playing a Grisaia game. I decided to check out the Michiru spin-off game, Idol Magical Girl Chiru Chiru Michiru. Yes, that is the real name of the spin-off, and the only way I was actually able to say the name of the game properly is because of my script for this video. It was kind of fun checking out a whole different world for our characters who carry the same personalities from the series, including the wacky amount of sexual undertones.
Remember to just, when you hear the just edit in bullet holes going into Omega.
Or please put up a picture of the McDonald's logo on Suzuha's forehead.
And all you're gonna see on screen is no.
Okay.
No, I don't know what I'll do.
You'll do something though.
Rat-a-tat. I'm loving it.
Similar to My Darling's Embrace, I started this playthrough in 2019, but I just haven't finished it yet. I'll continue the excuse of being burnt out on Steins Gate in general, but damn are there fun and wacky moments in this game, along with very serious moments. Aura joined me for a route in this one, and while it did take us some time to get through that single route, it was fun experimenting with dual commentary for a visual novel. I also let him edit an episode, which will probably remain the most edited visual novel episode of a series that doesn't contain sexual content on my channel. There's a tiny little nook hidden behind the King's Arm Tavern. In the original game, you can exit the tavern interior through the back to access this area. There may still be a way to access it now if you're extra crafty. Ah, so how do we...
Okay, so we have to craft something. How do you craft in this game?
Oh, I'm just trying to glitch myself into this very poorly created like bit in the buildings here. Aha! I did it.
You glitched in.
Yep. And I think I can't do anything now. Well, you followed me in.
No, we're free.
We're free back here, dude. Come on. There we go. So you could get back here. Interesting.
Uh-oh.
What?
Door's locked, dude.
Don't worry, bro. We'll find a way. We'll find our way back. In 2014, I got to come back to one of my childhood games, Toontown. The Legend of Pirates Online would follow in Toontown Rewritten's footsteps to allow me to relive another one of my childhood games in Pirates of the Caribbean Online. And while I have gone through the main story and checked out some of the post-game content with Jack, we never got to revisit how some of the locations looked back in the day until this year. We got to check out 3 original locations and learn some interesting trivia about the game. For example, the game already ran like shit, and having a location like wide Port Royal led to even more issues for people playing on half a gig of RAM on their Windows XP builds. It was neat, cool to compare the places, and in my opinion, the perfect way to put Talapo to rest on my channel. My name is Michael SK, and in June 2019, I made a video looking at the first half of the Fruit of Grisaia's anime adaptation. Fast forward a bit to January 2020, and the second part would finally come out. So yeah, about a year and a half later, I'm sitting my ass back down to do another one of these. I've just been ridiculously tied up and focused more on playthroughs for my channel, getting my bachelor's degree, and also working full time. But I have really been wanting to continue this as well. So no more excuses. Let's jump back into this. Now that I don't have any excuses to work on this project, I can finally continue it. And it only took me a year and a half to come back to it. Yeehaw! The Labyrinth of Grisaia was such a memorable part of the trilogy, and I was excited to jump back into this after so long. There's so much insane shit that happens in this story that the insane shit that happens in the second half of the Labyrinth of Grisaia won't be as comparable. I've already started rewatching the next episodes of the anime to be ready to write the script, so expect the Grisaia anime analysis project to finally meet its conclusion here in 2022. Let's see.
Oh, and there. Hey,
I got an
hey.
ad, so I think we're
Where's
live.
the tattoo?
Oh, you'll see it. Okay, so this wasn't something that took place on the channel. ToonFest for Charity is something I help out with every year. We raise money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals while playing Toontown for a long period of time. I tend to get the graveyard shifts, but I just have to include this here. In previous years, we've raised hundreds of dollars and had a very successful year last year. This year, however, I set the bar high with how the TTR team was actually helping us out. If we raised $1,000 in the event, I would get a tattoo of our logo. And well, we raised over $5,000, and I have a beautifully colored TFFC logo above my knee. Toontown and this charity group mean a lot to me, so I didn't mind getting the tattoo at all. Plus, the event allows me to hop on the game once a year to meet my yearly quota. It was a successful charity run, and I'm always super happy to be a part of these events. Decided to sit down here with the webcam on to announce that I am going to take a short break from YouTube. This is something I've never done. I've never actually taken a voluntary break. In September, I felt a lot of pressure and discussed the possibility of taking a break. Many of you were supportive and understanding of my reasons for wanting to take a 1-month break away from this grind. I'm so thankful, and the time allowed me to sort things out and relax a little bit more. I did prepare for Higurashi Chapter 5 to be what would kick off my return to making Let's Plays on the channel, along with another game. At different points between Chapter 1 and 2. Like, Chapter 1, there were all those markings in the bathroom where Chapter 1 ended, but that spot on the wall wasn't there until the end of Chapter 2, but you could see it in Chapter 1. So there's like a bunch of inconsistencies of things occurring. Wait, where the fuck did my plank go? And now it's over there, what the fuck?
Almost as if, you know, everybody's in different instances of this haunted school.
Oh, fucking shit!
Hello. This is your service provider.
God damn it.
We've been trying to contact you about your car insurance.
I am super bad with scary shit, including this. But I really wanted to give this game a try after hearing so much about the series for quite a while. The game has been given a fresh coat of paint for a 2021 release, and this is what I tackled for Halloween. I was lucky enough to do the first chapter in time for Halloween and decided to stick with this. But I needed to seriously relax while playing this, as I was getting too tense while walking these halls. So I started inviting some of my friends on to join me. It's been fun experiencing the story with them and having a genuine good time figuring out the mystery being presented to us. Hang on. I gotta do a lamination with that cocktail. Huh? Whoa, that was quick. I already got a reply from overseas. Let's see. Cannonball George from San Francisco sent a nude picture of him holding a cola bottle against his crotch with the caption, "Suck my coke." Man, that guy cracks me up. 2 words. Anime waifus. It's honestly been something missing from the channel for a while. Obviously, I go through a lot of visual novels, but none have truly focused on anime waifus. This game not only accomplishes that, but it makes me confused every chance it gets. I'm pretty excited to dive into this one. It's definitely not as serious as Higurashi or other games with a huge focus on their stories, but it seems to be able to pack some serious heat. Whatever heat that may be. Either way, it should just be a good time with good vibes and good anime waifus. Is this another minigame or is this the final fight?
This is the boss.
Whoa. Okay, that's really well animated. That's really well animated.
Does anybody else want to fuck it?
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of horny right now.
No, Jack, no.
What the fuck?
Wow. I'm gonna be honest, I never expected to come back to add on to my growing collection of Toontown Rewritten videos, but after hearing about their expansion, Cellbot Task Force, I just couldn't help myself. Like I said earlier, coming back to Toontown almost a decade ago was incredible, and now to be able to experience what actually feels like a real addition to the game is simply beautiful. I've checked out the game's special events and have also done videos showcasing the refucking of my Toon's appearance, but this is truly an expansion of the game that feels the most genuine to the original. This is also probably the most laid back I've ever been with a playthrough, as it's just streams tied together with Jack and Aura. But hey, it works, and it's been a bunch of fun playing TTR again. And that's that. We made it back to the end of December, where I have loaded myself with a lot of ongoing playthroughs and many plans for the new year. It's been so much fun jumping around with games and visual novels this year, and I hope I was able to entertain all of you in some way. I'm appreciative of all your guys' support, and I will continue to do my best to entertain you guys with whatever I end up playing next year. Thank you to any of you who have also signed up for my Patreon or channel membership at some point this year. Shout out to Overcodex for being my only big boy patron at this time, and another shout out to my homie Ashton, who has subscribed to my Patreon for so long before setting sail on new and ambitious life adventures. Thank you all for watching my stuff on here and making this YouTube grind as fun as it is. I will see you all in 2022. Take it easy, guys.